they're like, she's perfect, let's talk. And then I was like so good that by the time I was one, they had to get divorced. Too much. Which means when I was growing up, I had 2 households. And in 4th grade, they both burned down in the same week, which doesn't happen. So whenever I tell anyone that, they're like, did you do it? Were you the one? That wasn't my shtick in 4th grade, like, can't have milk and cookies today, Mom? Are you sure? And I just pull out a lighter, threaten them. I was also raised Catholic, which means when I saw The Exorcist, my mom was like, that's real. It's a real thing. That'll happen to you. So I was like terrified for a long time. And then one night in my sleep and my mother's sleep, she had a grand mal seizure. So the first thing when I go in there, I'm like, oh, the demons got to her first. So instead of calling 911, I went back to my bed and prayed from the Bible. That's why you don't lie to your kids. You're honest. I'm a nanny to a little girl who I think is secretly auditioning for Mean Girls 2. She does these little things that it's hard to call her out on, but they're bitchy. One time my friend had to babysit for her, and the next day I go and I'm like, oh, did you have fun? And she's like, oh, I had so much fun. I'm like, good, because that's a really good friend of mine. And she's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, why? And she's like, never mind. She also likes to say I poop my bed. And I don't. No, I swear to God, I haven't ever. She rolled down my car window and screamed to Chicago, Claire poops her bed! And I haven't. Her mom came home from work and she ran up to her mom and goes, Claire poops her bed! Have you ever had to tell an employer, like, no, I really don't, though? Actually, I've never. I peed it once, but it was in college, and that was my version of kissing a girl, you know? So bad. Because I'm by kids a lot, it means I get sick a lot. I recently had pneumonia. Has anyone in here had pneumonia? Good. I love being alone. Very comfortable with it. I had pneumonia. I had 103-degree fever for 3 days, and my mom's like, you're going to the ER. And I'm like, no, let's go to the immediate care because I think I just had the flu and they can't even do anything about it. So after an hour at immediate care, they're like, you gotta go to the ER. So we go to the ER, and the immediate care had given me like this sheet of like, this is what she doesn't have, and this is what we tested for. So I walk up to the clerk, and I'm like, here's my sheet, I'm here. And she's like, ugh, they've been sending everyone over here. Cool. Oh, that's like working at Starbucks in the fall and everyone comes in for a pumpkin spice latte and they're like, everyone's ordering this. It's the season, baby. Get used to it. Oh, she's so rude. And then she follows it up with, just so you know, it's going to be a 5-hour wait. Oh, 5 hours? I'll go die at home. Not worth my time to stay alive. But she wasn't joking. It was literally 5 hours. And I sat next to like the check-in counter, and this little tiny family of 5 people walk in, 3 kids, none of them past my boobs. And they walk up to her, and I just heard her go, all of your backs hurt. And I don't know if you catch on to what happened. They got rear-ended and they're going for that cash grab. And I can't blame them. You have 3 small kids, like fucking get that money, you know what I mean? What I'm mad about is as the mom's saying all of their backs hurt, the girl is running laps around the check-in like thing. And that means she's gonna make more money off her bad acting career than I ever will. And it's angering. So when I finally got back, they took me back, the hottest man that I've ever seen comes in and he's like, I'm your doctor. And I'm like, of course. The time that I'm sweating because my resting heartbeat was 150 beats per minute. The hottest man that comes in is like, I'm your doctor. And he's like, how are you doing? I'm like, I don't know, just take me home with you. It doesn't matter how I'm doing. Who cares? I'm yours. I don't know. I don't really flirt with people that much, and I'm sure not gonna flirt with a hot doctor. I haven't been dating that much, and I do want to start dating. Like, a guy bumped into me on the sidewalk and he was like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no, do it again. Keep doing it. And I told my therapist that. She thinks I'm very funny, by the way. She's a good judge of character. And she's like, you should start dating. It's hard to date though, man. Not only am I trying to date, but I'm trying to date while losing weight. It's like trying to repair your fighter jet mid-battle. So hard. I was recently dating this guy over the summer, and it was like 2 months in, and I woke up in his bed, because that's the kind of girl I am. I wake up in beds. And I had bites on my body, and I confronted him. I'm like, you got bed bugs. And the girl that sleeps in your bed once in a while should never be the one that gives you the heads up. And this is the this is the idiot that I am. I gave him this ultimatum. I'm like, I'll stick around. I'll be with you. This isn't that bad of a thing. But you gotta let me call you my boyfriend so my mom doesn't think I'm gay anymore. And he said, no, I don't want anything serious. Bed bugs are serious. That is a serious relationship we entered into when you had bugs in your bed that bit me. You should propose to me. What are you doing? You don't want anything serious. Also, what's a serious relationship? Like, I don't want to talk about our taxes and pick out grade plots. I want to do what we're doing, but I want to label it because I'm 30 now, you know? That's all I want. It's the first time I went to text somebody like, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. And I'm like, oh, this is real. It's also the worst phrase. That's just like, don't sleep, be paranoid all night long. You can't stop them. I would mention being gay earlier. There's times in my life where I'm like, maybe I'm gay, I've never had a serious boyfriend. And I don't think I am. I do want to try gay sex, like not with a woman, just like sex where I'm happy about it. I'm like, congratulations, great choice. So proud of you. I could blog about this. I was recently on a date, and at the end of the date, he goes, I think he thought this was going to be so funny and just like real cool. He's like, just so you know, my dick tastes like cupcakes. And I think he thought as a bigger girl I was going to be like, what? Hold on, what? Yummy, 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 yummy. I want that so bad. Cupcakes, and my eyes are like popping out. Like, we can't even leave the restaurant because I'm like attached to him already. But like, as a bigger girl who's lost a lot of weight and still wants to lose a lot of weight, like, cupcakes terrify me. You know? Like, tell me it tastes like size 2 jeans and envy. That's all I want in my life. Thank you guys so much.